Hello, and we are going to be reading a new book today. The book is called The Tortoise and the Hare. And do you recognize the animals on this book, The Tortoise and the Hare? That's right. The tortoise is right here, and the hare is right here. Tortoise is another name for turtle, and hare is another name for rabbit. And we're going to be reading this story today. Now, this story tells about a tortoise and a hare having a race. Now, I know that rabbits can run really fast, and turtles are slow. Now, who do you think would win a race between a turtle and a rabbit? And I think most of you would say that the rabbit would win. And you're right. In real life, a rabbit versus a turtle, a rabbit would win. But let's see what happens in our story. And we'll see if we're right about what happens in The Tortoise and the Hare. Okay, so this is The Tortoise and the Hare. And let me get it opened up to the first page. Okay. Now, once upon a time, there was a tortoise and a hare. Tortoise was friendly and quiet. He did everything slow. Hare was flashy and rude. He did everything quickly. Hare liked to tease Tortoise about being so slow. When Tortoise ate breakfast, Hare said, "By the time you finish your last bite, it will be dinner time." When Tortoise worked in his garden, Hare said, "By the time you pick those spring flowers, it will be winter." One afternoon, Hare followed Tortoise to the store. Hare teased him on the way. "By the time you get there, the store will be closed," he said. "You're so slow. I could beat you at a race, hopping backwards on one paw." "But I could never beat you, Hare," said Tortoise. "Yes, you could," said Tortoise's friend. "You could. All you need is a little help." "Then you will race me, Tortoise?" asked Hare. Tortoise pulled his head into his shell. "I don't want to," he said. "You've got to," said his friends. "You've put up with that nasty hare long enough. We think you can win." Tortoise didn't want to disappoint his friends, so he finally agreed to race against Hare. Tortoise only had 2.5 weeks to get in shape before the big race. Rooster helped him out at the gym. Raccoon cooked him healthy meals. Frog went jogging with him every morning. By the day of the race, Tortoise was ready. Animals from all over the county came to watch the Tortoise and the Hare. Rooster read aloud the rules and described the course. "Attention, everyone. The race will begin when I sound this gong. The 6-mile course is marked by red flags. The first one to reach the finish line wins. Runners, take your mark. Get set. Go!" Raccoon sounded the gong. Hare bolted out of sight before Tortoise had taken his first step. The crowd roared and cheered as Tortoise inched forward. Hare was so far ahead that he decided to stop at the bear's house for something cool to drink. He rested and sipped lemonade. Bear noticed something moving outside the window. Hare, there goes Tortoise. What? Yelled Hare, running out of the door. He passed Tortoise for the second time. Then he decided to stop at Moose's house for a snack. Mouse's house for a snack. As Hare munched on crackers and cheese, Mouse yelled, "Is that Tortoise I see out the window?" "I'm not worried about that slowpoke," said Hare. "I've passed him twice already." Then he finished his snack and hopped out the door. Hare passed Tortoise for a third time. Now he was far ahead. He saw a pond and decided to stop and rest. The snacks had made him sleepy. Hare was so sure that he would win, he took a nap in the soft grass. As he closed his eyes, he dreamed of victory. Suddenly, Hare woke up because the crowd was cheering. "Yay, Tortoise!" the crowd roared. Tortoise was 2 steps away from the finish line. "Slow down, you, bow-legged reptile!" screamed Hare as he tried to catch up. But it was too late. Tortoise crossed the line just before the tornado of dust and fur that was Hare flew by. Tortoise had won the race. Hare couldn't believe it. That measly shell on legs had beaten him. Tortoise smiled as his friends carried him on their shoulders. He had learned an important lesson. Hard work and perseverance bring reward. So that was the story of the Tortoise and the Hare. So, were you right about the Tortoise and the Hare? Did you guess that the tortoise was going to win? Some of you may have, some of you didn't. And if you didn't, that's okay. But good readers make sure they predict what's going to happen in the book. And sometimes I predict what will happen in a story, and I find out that I was wrong. And it's all right to be wrong. Who did win the race? That's right, Tortoise. Did Tortoise learn a lesson? Yeah, and what was his lesson? That hard work and perseverance pay off. I believe that's what it said. Hard work and perseverance bring reward. And that's so true in life. You need to make sure that you work hard and you persevere no matter what. And if you do that, you will be successful. Alright. Make sure you click the video below. It's going to teach you a rhyme called Caterpillar.